4.5 weeks after breaking his collarbone, Jeffery Herlings returned to racing at Lommel with an 8.8 for 8th overall, which you gotta say, not exactly setting the world on fire, but considering he's been off the bike for that long with an injury and coming back, not exactly horrible. And funny enough, as far as I'm reading, in an interview from Gate Drop, he was told that he shouldn't even have raced this one. And I'm going to say this is kind of funny to me because he is one of the fastest racers ever. Just an incredible talent. And to me, this is how things should be handled. I mean, in the interview, he was talking about how strange the injury was. On this side of the pond, we have people, Chase Sexton especially, not even talking about why he missed half a summer. And on this side, we have Jeffrey Herlings talking about the funniness and the stupidity of how his crash actually happened. With a quote, they said, "The bullet told us, quote, I think it was the smallest, softest crash I've ever had in my life. It was just a 180 and I just tipped over. Honestly, it was so funny. I just tipped over on my left shoulder and broke my right collarbone. That's quite impressive, isn't it? So I stood up and I was just like, I felt like some bones sticking out, trying to lift my bike up. Oh, it doesn't look good. And then did an x-ray and it was broken. But it was broken quite nice, so I didn't need surgery. It's actually very difficult to get a surgery because I had a plate in there and it just broke next to the plate. So I would have to had to remove the current plate, put a new one on, and it was a quite complicated surgery. So the doctor said, you just wait 6 weeks and you'll be good. But yeah, instead of 6 weeks, I was already riding at 4.5. So a week and a half before he's even supposed to be riding. It's a pretty impressive thing to think. I mean, sadly, Herlings has just had the injury bug for his whole career, whether it's the collarbones, the foot problems. He's incredibly fast, and if he didn't have all these injuries, I mean, his stats would be through the moon. But personally, I like this just on the pure fact, as it sits, he's 8th in the overall standings at 353 points. And he's well behind Roman Fevra, 734 in first as far as Racer X at the moment. If those numbers are wrong, blame them, whatever. But this is a guy who's well out of the championship, who's just kind of coming out and saying the funny stuff that, like, you want to know. Like, this doesn't hurt in any way. Letting people know how you got hurt or the stupidity of it absolutely doesn't change anything. I mean, obviously, it's just, to me, this is how, like, PR should run. It's an injury after the fact. Everyone knew what happened. He broke his collarbone. He was going to be out for a few weeks. Ta-da, there you go. It's easy enough to just come out and say that. And then, have this interview and actually go into the reasoning for it, or just, like, the funny side of things. To me, this makes him more, I don't want to say more personable, because I think he's just a overall good personality in general, but to come out and just talk about stuff like this, it doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't reduce your brand. It doesn't, like, in any way hurt you. And it's like this is the complete opposite of, like, the Chase Sexton thing, where he was, like, again, I'm going to harp on this, sorry, but the fact that he was a returning champion, should have been, right out there competing with Jet Lawrence for the championship, gets hurt in the first race, and then we hear nothing. There's no reasoning. There's no, this is half of a series that he's gone, and we have no idea why. He's silent about it, and then he comes in and he's talking about in an interview that, oh, there should be more privacy and this kind of stuff. To me, this is how it should be handled. This isn't hurting you in any way. This is purely just like, yeah, this is what happened. It's kind of funny. I fell over on one side and broke the other side. Oh, well, And he continues on his quote, or in his interview, saying, I just rode on Thursday after 4.5 weeks off, and the doctor said, don't go ride. If you crash, you'll re-break it. But I actually crashed 4 times on it and didn't re-break it. And some of them were quite big. But honestly, the crashes were quite nice. Like how I performed them, like a 9. He's having, he's joking about this. He's crashing after racing or being off the bike for a month and a half, and talking about, like, if doctors telling him don't go, if you crash you can break, and he's making a funny joke about how he performed them to a 9. I mean, yes, obviously he did go on to say that, quote, but I had no strength. Like you can see in practice, in all practice, I was second yesterday and first today. And then you can see at the beginning of the motos, I had the speed, I just didn't have the strength. My arms literally, after 3, 4, 5 laps, I just had no power. If I wouldn't have had this collarbone, I would have been able to do that for 35 minutes. I used to do that. I could do this 1.5 months ago in Latvia. I got the speed to do it. I got the strength to do it. My body wouldn't allow me. But yeah, you know, if I wish I was fit, hopefully by autumn I'll be in better shape. This just to me is how this should be run, or like paid attention to. It's a joke. He's having fun with it. It's an interview that doesn't need to be super serious. There's no reason to like hide what happened or why it happened and, you know, make it a super secretive thing. I don't know. To me, this is just how PR and injury updates and stuff should work. It should just be a natural thing, move along and flow it in with the rest of like the news coming out. But I don't know. Comments down below. You guys tell me, are you a Jeffery Herlings fan? Are you excited to see him back? Are you watching MXGP? Are you only a motocross, you know, US motocross fan? Whatever it is, comment down below. Tell me what you think. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Do all the fun things this platform allows you to do because it really just helped me out and I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later.